Dear colleagues, first let's clear this out. Maybe I looked fat on the previous video, but it's all heart. See. Uh, so I would like to commence with the feeling of teacher, or let's say professor. It sounds more sublime. And one of the best feelings and triumphs is that when he sees that students have integrated, that they like to join the lectures, and that they are following, and consequently they also become like him, and they imitate his moves and the way he behaves. So that's really, I think, even more important than a salary itself, which is, in my case, I wouldn't talk about it. However, today I prepared you. Oh, also this, yes, I like if you say something in English. It's really good. It doesn't need to be much, just maybe some things about yourself. I will also say about myself, and maybe to promote my country even more. Sometimes, I'm talking in English because I like to be international. So maybe I will make one video of our city, Ljubljana, here where I live. But today, the news story is on the menu. I made it, and those who know my stories will probably say that there are many elements who are repeating, but however, it is different story. It reflects the situation in which we are currently. So I hope you will like it, and let's begin with I say this, it's like a comics. I project the pictures and talking. So thank you all, and once upon a time, in the heart of an enchanted forest where stood a magnificent castle home to Buster and a community of 5 cats, there were new adventures to come. Buster was the castle's manager. He was taking care of the feline residents, ensuring their needs were met and their talents nurtured. The cats in turn sang sweet melodies and twirled in graceful pirouettes. Word of Buster's magical abode spread far and wide. Cats from distant lands heard of the castle where music floated through the air and where every sunrise was a celebration. They yearned to join this feline utopia, and soon the castle's halls echoed with new meows and purrs. At first, Buster was like in a paradise. More cats meant more harmonious tunes, more intricate dances, and more joy. But as the days passed, the workload grew. Each cat had unique desires. Some wanted extra treats, others sought advice on their dance routines, and a few even requested personalized lullabies. Buster's once carefree existence turned into a whirlwind of responsibilities. The most exhausting job for him was every Saturday when he needed to drive them shopping. He bought a bus and drove them to the stores. He couldn't understand why there was such an excitement for clothes while he was more interested in meat. Cats were euphorically screaming, and each one wanted new clothes for every single day. They were arguing which one will wear certain clothes, they were pulling, sometimes even tearing them apart, and often it lasted for hours to resolve the issue. However, Buster liked to watch them posing for him in new dresses, although he was most happy when he saw them by the swimming pool. One moonlight night, a huge dispute broke out regarding Buster's unfulfilled schedule. Cats were blaming each other for the mess, they were screaming and yelling, objects were flying all around the castle. Buster tried to calm them down, but they weren't listening to him, so he got a mental breakdown. His head started to hurt and he was shaking. In despair, he searched for Luna, the wisest of the cats. She was in the surveillance room watching the drama on cameras. "Luna," he sighed, "I'm overwhelmed. How can I manage all their requests? I fear I'll collapse under the weight of their demands and expectations." Luna blinked her beautiful eyes. "Fear not, dear Buster," she said. "We have a solution. In the heart of the forest there is a water spring where a patch of magical mushrooms grow. The water grants boundless energy and clarity of mind. Drink it and you'll find renewed strength." Buster hesitated. Water near mushrooms? It seemed odd, but he trusted Luna. When he drank the water, soon his exhaustion melted away, replaced by a surge of energy. From that day on, he worked tirelessly. He danced with the cats, composed lullabies, and even organized a grand masquerade. He was always ready to serve them. The castle thrived, and the cats flourished under his care. and whenever Buster felt drained, he returned to the magical spring, replenishing his energy. And so the enchanted forest witnessed a remarkable transformation. Buster, once on the brink of collapse, now stood tall, a beacon of resilience and devotion. The cats admired him even more, and their songs reached new heights. As for the mushroom spring, it remained Buster's secret. He never revealed their existence to the other cats, fearing they might rely on it too heavily. And so, in the heart of the enchanted forest, Buster and his feline companions danced and sang. Their castle remained a heaven of joy, and Buster's legend grew, a tale of determination, friendship, and the mysterious power of this special water spring.